What's up, everybody? Welcome to the latest assistant coach scouting report. The Miami Heat are in town, and so we turn to Chuck Person. And Chuck, the Heat have been playing some of the best basketball in the league. When you watch the tape, you look back at when the Lakers went to Miami and lost. What stands out about this Heat team the most?
Well, one thing is obviously they're a high-scoring team, but the thing I'm most impressed with is how hard they play defensively. On fast breaks, I mean, they're tops in the league in that. They force a lot of turnovers, and they score points off those turnovers. So we have to really execute on offense to keep them out of open court.
Chuck, this is a situation, we have this conversation all the time, the Lakers need to get the ball inside, but is that an area that you can have a slight advantage over Miami just with those bigs with Bynum and Gasol inside?
Well, we're a post-up team with Drew and Powell and Kobe, so we work inside and out. If we continue to do that and move the ball and get to the second side of the floor and not be stagnant on one side of the floor, I think we can execute and get some good things done against this Heat team.
Chuck, this Heat team is so active defensively. They get into passing lanes and they swarm LeBron and Wade especially. The ball movement, though, has been better for this Lakers team. What is working better with the ball movement, which seems to also affect the field goal percentage and everything just in general on offense?
Well, I think we're now locked in on Coach Brown's system. I think the players have been in the system for so long that old habits are hard to break. So I think now we're doing the things that we need to do to get the ball inside, to get the ball to our scorers. So if we continue to do that, I think we'll be successful against this team.
Chuck, you always talk about turnovers with a team like this, and you mentioned it earlier, just because Miami can so quickly turn that into points. But what is it that limits turnovers? Is it just simple execution?
Again, familiarity with the offense, with your teammates, just getting the rust off you, the cobwebs that's been, over the summer because the season's been shortened. So I think we're seeing it now because we're a veteran team, a little older. So I think now we've gotten in better shape. So I think the turnovers will go down as a result of all those things.
Now, defensively, the Heat do lead the league in scoring. The Lakers have been very good, especially in the half court defensively. Chuck, the system that you and Coach Brown really take back to Indiana days has been working quite well throughout the season. What do you need to do to defend this Heat team in the half court?
Well, they lead the league in three-point shooting, but we cannot let that be a deterrent on us guarding the paint. They are sixth in the league at almost 43 points a game of points in the paint, so we have to limit point paints and make them shoot contested twos and contested threes and leave them with one shot. And that way I think we can tempo the game, that we can really grind it out and get them in a half-court game.
Coach, you spent a lot of time with Andrew Bynum, and he said that his knees feel great. We know he had the treatment on Friday before the All-Star break, and he really just seems to be moving well. What have you seen from Bynum lately, and how could that impact this game?
Well, health is always an issue with Andrew. He's feeling really well, like you said. But just the fact of having some success, adds to that. And because he has that success, he feels good about himself. He's sharing the ball. We'll give him the ball more, so he's able to make better decisions and judgment because he has more opportunities.
Speaking of the All-Star break, and Dwayne Wade, of course, had the foul on Kobe that broke his nose. Kobe said there was no malice in it, so they're fine, they're friends. But he has worn the mask, 38 points in one game with it, 31 in the other, so it doesn't seem to be bothering him too much, Coach.
Well, we know he's going to get the shots up. That's what he does for us. He scores buckets. So I don't know if there's going to be any thing going forward with what happened in the All-Star game. These guys are friends, so we're not going to make an issue out of it.
I don't think the Rifleman ever wore a mask. Did you ever have one on your playing days?
No.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. Well, you never broke your nose, though.
That's right.
All right. Well, Chuck Person, we appreciate the knowledge as always. Lakers and Heat with an early tip-off on Sunday afternoon.